All right, I should be in the car on my way to visit family, but here we are doing a tutorial. I missed y'all yesterday, but also it was nice. Benny and Mama and me and all the little critters, we just sat around and we were thankful. It was great. Thanks for letting me have the day off. But let's do some makeup. We're gonna do something quick, but stylish. There will be winged liner. I'm in the mood. So I still love this eyeshadow primer when I'm in a hurry. And the reason why, it's not as pigmented or as heavy duty as the clean canvas that I use. This one's from Rare Beauty, by the way, which I'll have it listed. I like this one because it very quickly evens out everything. But you know what doesn't very quickly even out everything? The lack of brushes that I have here in front of me. Oh, I found it. I was looking for an E29, the Inner Rush brush, and you can see that just kind of quickly evens out that eye area. We can further even it out with powder bronzer, but we're not there yet. Nice. Just using the side of the brush to tap that in. I'm already gonna go ahead and grab the powder foundation that I'm gonna wear today. I'm back into this one because I'm fair enough to wear it now, and I have that on the side of the E29. And if we want some more coverage on our eyelids, nice. Again, I'm using the side of the brush, and I want you to see that I'm picking up quite a bit because I'm kind of using this as my eyeshadow. We'll come back to the powder bronzer in a second. And then with whatever's left, we can start to go around these smaller areas with the E29. This is why I call it the Inner Rush brush. Cover up this little spot here. So when doing powder foundation, this is the part where you would want to do any kind of corrector underneath it, any kind of concealer. I am going to skip concealer and corrector, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to grab this on the E29. We will switch to the C41, but we still need a smaller brush for precision. But I'm just going to go ahead and press this underneath my eye. We're having a nice and spicy skin day today, so I'm not going to need any concealer under here. Just make sure you're using the side of the brush to really press it in. And I don't need a lot of coverage today, so I can get away with a fluffier brush. But if you're wanting more coverage, then you would want a brush like the one that has absolutely ran away. Let me find that so I can continue this explanation. But whenever you're using fluffier brushes, you're gonna have nice coverage, but you're not gonna have the most coverage. Think of that. So fluffy means less coverage. Now say you wanted more coverage, you would grab a shorter dense brush like this one, the C31. I'm gonna go grab the link for the concealer duo, but this right here, the denser the brush, the more coverage you will get. Remember that, it's important. Now let's finish up this eye. Again, I'm not needing that coverage, so I'm just using the side of the E29 to press that in. And then I'll just finish these smaller, hard to reach areas, and we'll switch over to the C41. It looks so nice and blurred. And if you want to see my skin prep, that's actually on my saved highlights. And so is my skincare routine. So check my saved highlights. Now let's switch to a C41. Please tell me you just heard him say Rose. I swear he mimics us. I don't care what y'all think. He just said Rose. I just played it back. He's so funny. I love that kitty. So whenever I'm doing a powder foundation, I want it to be, of course, even on the brush, but I do pick up quite a bit because you're wanting to press that all over. And again, I'm not going for a ton of coverage. I think that's going to be enough. Maybe a little bit more on my cheeks. Pretty. So I'm using my Gucci bronzer in the shade 01. That's not a streak. That's where my shower cap was. I wear a shower cap. I'm just giving you little tidbits about my life. I love my shower cap. Okay, I just washed my hair yesterday, but it's been super humid here, so I need to go do something else with it. It's chaos. It's just been raining. And then if you find that you've went a little out of control with your bronzer, which I still do to this day, grab your powder foundation again. And remember that technique that we do when we use all the creams, just kind of do that same thing. But notice I'm going around the majority of the bronzer, and then I'll go on top of it and it just kind of smooths everything together. Doesn't that look pretty? Oh, I forgot to bronze my nose. Now let's do some powder bronzer in our crease. Grabbing that on the tip of that E29 that we've been using, just for a little bit of definition. Also, it's going to hide my veins a little bit more too. Look up, press a little bit underneath here. Y'all, I'm actually on time. I'm never that person that gets on here and I'm like, oh, I'm running late. You know why? Because I'm never running late. And I think what did that, I'm gonna give you another fun fact. So if you've ever wondered why my name is At Rose and Ben, some of y'all probably know why, but Ben and I were a band and that was our stage name. Don't worry about this. That was our stage name. And being in a band, listen, if you're not on time, you don't get paid and you don't get asked back. So I am Miss always on time. And so is Ben. Always. I like it that way. Actually, normally I'm early. I love this blush, by the way. But let me show you what we're going to do to tone it down. Just grab a touch of your powder foundation, just a touch. And then just go back over it. I like it a little spicy though. I'm a blush girl. So this is going to be good. You're about to learn something on your makeup seatbelts. So I am going to curl my lashes first today, and it's because I'm going to be doing a wing, but I'm going to do my mascara first. And some of you probably already do this, but if not, this is the fastest way to do a wing. It's going to be so fast. So fast. Also, this is my favorite lash curler. So I like to leave the lash curler on about 15 seconds. Now we're going to do our mascara like we always do. Really and truly, this mascara doesn't need your lashes to be curled, but that curling of the lashes is going to give us a guideline for our wing in just a second. Ooh, I love this mascara. Just roll it through. I feel like that's going to be enough mascara. I'm done. But let's let it dry. Now, listen, I'm going to use brown liner today, and Valentino doesn't have a brown liner because they don't love me. But you know what? I absolutely love this one. And it is dual-ended. This end is going to be a larger. I like this one to fill in. But if you struggle with wings, this is a really, really nice situation. So from here, I'm just going to follow that upward tick of my lashes. And I just want a little bit of a wing. I promise. Try it this way. If you haven't, try having your mascara on already. So much easier. Let's do this hooded lip liner. This is the shade Pinky Brown. And it's basically my lip color, just a little bit darker. And I do have lip balm on. And the one I have on is from Laneige. This one. I'll get you a link for both. I can only link one product at a time. So here's the link for the lip liner. Right now I'm just kind of cleaning up around my lip line with my C30. Okay, listen, I know this is spicy priced and I'm trying to find a dupe, but I can't find one. This is the Dior, but the other one. Remember the gold one, this is the pink one. I actually love this one more. I love the color more on me. I wore it last weekend. I think I've had it a week now. And I wore it out to dinner and it actually lasted like 4 hours. And for a gloss, that's really nice. And isn't that pretty? I actually like everything about it. And normally I'm not one because I'm not into the other Dior oils or like super high-end oils because I love my Milani one. I love it, but it's obviously it's not sparkly and it's not plumping, but I'm looking to dupe this one. I'm still looking to dupe it, but it's hard to get one that's plumping. This one's just really hard because it is pretty unique, and I promise it lasts 4 hours. 4 hours. It's really, really nice. I like it a lot. Okay, I love y'all so much. Now, always Saturday and Sunday, I do take off to film other content. So I will see. I always post on Sunday, so I'll post tonight, and then I'm going to post Sunday as well. So I'm here. I'm back. It's back to normal. But just wanna warn y'all. Don't want y'all to think that I'm just dropping off and leaving y'all. I will continue to do these tutorials until I just can't. And I don't know what would stop me, honestly. I love sitting here and playing in makeup with all of you. I love y'all so much, and I guess I'll just see y'all in the comments tonight.